So on today's practice, we're going to be doing day 4 of our Qigong intensive, and we move on. We've done fire, we've done earth, we've done metal. Today we move on to the water element. Water, the season is winter, time of hibernation and quiet usually. But water symbolizes flow and connection, adaptability. So we'll be exploring all that today, seeing how we can get to move again. There's a truism of human life where we always see sticks as snakes. And this is generally just due to the way our nervous system works. Our greatest desire is to continue to live, not to die. So we tend to imprint negative experiences way stronger into our nervous system than positive experiences. Maybe you know that feeling of remembering the not good times, and the good times just get a bit blurry or confused. And I guess it's one of the things about how we are as a species. Just good to notice it, maybe not too good to think about it too much, but we always see sticks as snakes. We tend to see disaster and tragedy around every corner, and we can work in with our water element to embrace an idea that in Taoism is called, very simply, not knowing, which is not the same as being ignorant or stupid. Not knowing is just this idea of not needing to control everything, not needing to understand everything, not needing to intellectualize and analyze. And the more that you do that, the more you try and control, the more you will suffer in life. So it's all about this idea of trusting in not knowing, trusting in not needing to understand everything. And this is where we find our true wisdom through no knowledge. Sounds contradictory, but that's like everything in the Tao, everything in yin and yang. So I thought I'd start just with my favorite chapter of the Tao. You've heard it before. And when I first read this 2,500-year-old book a couple of years ago, this one just stuck with me so deeply, kind of in a life-changing way. It's very simple. It just says, the supreme good is like water, which flows through and nourishes all things without trying to. It keeps to the low places that other people disdain. And then the next bit of the chapter just has this beautiful condensed bit of life advice that I took on board. To me, everything in the Tao Te Ching is just great life advice, and nothing has changed in the last 2,500 years. It's like it was written yesterday. And this is what it says. It says, in your dwelling, stay close to the ground. In your thinking, keep everything simple. When you're governing, don't try and control. When you're in conflict, just be fair and generous. In work, do only what you enjoy. And in your family life, be completely present at all times. So that's it, life advice from the Tao. And if anyone wants to explore more of the Tao Te Ching, always let me know. I'm happy to send an audio link. It's a very short book, only 5,000 words, just takes an hour or so to read. You can listen to it on YouTube with my favorite Zen Buddhist person translating it. There's many different translations of the Tao, and there's no right or wrong translation. Translations always tell you more about the person translating than they do about the original text. But I love the idea that everybody hears what connects with them when they translate the Tao, and it's always different. And every time I read it, I tend to find something new. It's very rich and deep text. All right, let's start our practice today. As always, just allowing ourselves to just quieten our mind, drop an anchor into the water of practice. Allow the anchor to be deep. You might bring attention to sit bones, spine long, shoulders heavy. However you prefer to, just bring your attention into the body. You can have thoughts busily taking our mind in so many different directions, back through time, forwards, planning our future. What helps keep our mind steady and quieter is just to bring attention into the body. So it might be the feeling under your legs and feet, that connection to the earth. Might be just scanning through and getting a sense for where you hold stiffness or tension in the body. Might be just relaxing the muscles of the face, inviting a small, tiny little hint of a smile to the corners of your mouth. We just allow ourselves to listen, to be present, to notice, observe what's going on with us on this day as we come back to the mat, back to practice. What can we learn about ourselves? Let's take our arms down by the side of the body. We'll inhale to reach up. Feel like we're inviting new chi, new energy into the body. Turn the palms side out. Inhale, arms raise up. Shoulders heavy, everything sinks down. Feel like we're moving energy away from the mind, down through the body. One more time, we reach up, side out. Let's bring one hand to heart, one hand to lower belly. See if you can find your breath without trying to change it. Lower hand might expand as you breathe in. And as you sigh out, feel the palm come back towards the spine. Just follow the breath. Each inhale, each exhale. My favorite water element story is the story of the fish and the eagle. One day there was a fish swimming down the Yarra River. It was a beautiful sunny day in Melbourne. Fish was having the greatest day of his life, basking in the sunlight, swimming without a care in the world. All of a sudden, an eagle swooped down, seeing its lunch, snapped the fish up in its beak and flew up into the sky. Fish's reaction, this is amazing. I always wondered what it would be like to fly like a bird, and now I'm soaring through the air for the first time ever. What a great experience. This is still the greatest day of my life. And then the magpie happened to see what was going on and mischievously flew over, distracted the eagle. The eagle was high in the sky, dropped the fish, and the fish cascaded down towards the earth. Fish's reaction was, this is amazing. Not only have I learned to fly today, I learned to skydive. This is an even better day. I didn't know today could be so good. Soon enough, the fish landed back in the creek, kept swimming, Story is about that sense of our life not being the story of what happens to us. It's how we react to those events, what we do next, what story, what narrative we tell about ourselves when we're talking to others. Is our life the story of all the snakes we have seen or all the sticks? Can we keep moving no matter when circumstances seem to be undermining us or working against us? Can we just keep flowing whenever there's a rock in our stream? Instead of objecting to it or arguing with it, pushing against it, we simply keep flowing, keep moving. This is our water element. All right, let's come back onto our sit bones if you're not already there. We're going to start at the very end of our kidney meridian. Water is our kidneys and our bladder meridian. Kidneys pump 190 liters of water through our body every day, cleansing fluids in our body, our blood. So we're just going to start at the kidney point, right under the ball of the big toe. Just find it with the flat of your thumb and just take some small circles. And then we'll move up from the ball of the big toe up the inside arch of the foot. This is our kidney meridian line moving up our body. And then trace it up the inside of the leg, inside of the shin bone. It's between the shin and the calf. And then you get to the thigh above the knee, just inside of the leg, inside of the femur bone. Let's come back down the legs, just massaging a little as we go. And then as we come back down, let's draw the feet together and we'll just rock a little from side to side. Just allow yourself to explore and be a little childlike and playful here. All right, we're going to extend the legs long. And we're going to lift up our sit bone on one side and our heel. Reach forward with our hands and then same on the other side. So we're moving towards our screens. Before we do it, let's just take the flesh away from the sit bones a little, grow tall through the neck, and just reach the arms forward and just see where they might land. Just take a note of where they are. And then we're going to pick up one side, one leg, reach forward, and then switch. So we're walking, slowly moving forward. And you want to be reaching from mid to upper spine, thoracic and cervical spine, so we're not putting pressure in our lower back. And whenever you need to, start coming backwards. Same movement, reaching forward, lifting the sit bone. And then when you get back to where you started, let's just lean back for a moment, open the chest, side out, and then we'll reach forward again. Maybe you can reach a little further than last time. Take a breath. Let's take our hands down to the side, side out. Inhale back to the center, exhale, twist to the other side. Just keep moving in your own breath. Just exploring, walking your hands around, twisting through the lumbar spine. Inviting in flow in this part of our body where our adrenals are, where our stress hormones live. All the time sending adrenaline and cortisol through our body whenever we see danger. Quite often these dangers aren't real. We can live most of our life in stress. And let's slowly draw the feet back in. Take a breath, just allow the head to be heavy. Kidney points touch under the ball of the feet. Knees are wide. Side out. Let's press ourselves up into a standing position. And let's take a moment to bring the feet under the hips. You might like to lift the toes, place them back down. Just feel into that deep connection with the earth. Might rock from the ball to the heel of the foot. Maybe to the outside arch of the foot. Taking some time to find that connection. Upper body is fluid, adaptable, able to move. Lower body is heavy and rooted into the ground. You might just have a micro bend in the knee. Back of the knee soft. Tailbone is tucked under and spine is long. We're going to take one thumb in our opposite hand. Draw that thumb over to the side. Just opening through the side body. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, let it go. Let's do two more each side. Breathing in to grow tall. Sighing it out to open up the side body. And side down. Let's bring our hands to heart center. We'll take palms to one shoulder, chin to the opposite shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, side out. Just find your own rhythm with the breath. Let's meet back in the center. This time we're going to draw our palms up and above the head. Bending the back, we bring the tips of our fingers to our third eye point. Palm presses into palm, and then we sigh out to lean forward. Take the hands all the way down. Fingers touch the ground, back of the legs are long. Side out. Pressing through the feet, we slowly draw the hands up. Turn the fingers to point up. Reach up high. Side out as we bring hands to third eye point. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, slowly come down, pressing through the heels, pressing palm to palm, side all out. Inhale, press through the feet, lift the hands up. Turn the fingers to face up, reach high. Exhale, hands come back. Fingers reach that third eye, side out. Inhale to come up, and then exhale, slowly bring the body down. Let it go. One more time. This time we'll slowly bring the body back. Draw the hands to heart center. Take a breath. All right, we're going to start with a dragon form. We'll take our right hand over, our left hand over our right hand. Just feel the palms turn towards each other, center line of the body. We're going to shift our weight onto our left leg, step out with the right, and sweep the lower hand out. Left hand comes up and over the head. Inhale to draw the hands back to the center, stepping in, and the right hand comes on top. We step out, sweep the arm down, right hand comes overhead, side up. Inhale to come back to the center, shift the weight, step back to the middle. So let's see if we can find some flow here. We shift weight to the left leg, step out with the right, side up. Maybe twist a little deeper this time. Inhale, draw the arm back. Exhale, back to the center line. And let's take a moment, we'll bring our hands to our kidneys at the back and just rub a little. And I like to knock in with the knuckles or the fingers. Let's do our swimming dragon now. Start with our hands in a diamond-shaped mudra at our dantian, that center of gravity in our body that holds our central energy. Take a breath. Let's turn the palms and fingers up. We'll inhale to take the hands just by the side of our head. We'll inhale to reach up. Exhale, take the hands wide. Chin comes to shoulder, slide across. Switch to the opposite side. Just explore in a kind of figure 8 shape. We move across lines of the body. We reach up. And we slowly draw the hands down. Turn the fingers down as we sigh out. Return to our dantian. Let's try our feet a little closer. Inhale, turn the palms up. Side out as we bring them to the side of the head. We inhale to reach up. We exhale, chin comes to shoulder. So we're moving through this spinal twist. Hips are rotating, shoulders are rotating. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms keep pressing in as we take the hands down, fingers down, opening throughout. Diamond shape mudra. Take a breath. Inhale, palms come together. Reach up, side out. Inhale. Take the hands wide. Chin comes to opposite shoulder. Sinking through the heels. Side out. Inhale. Let it go. We reach up. Side out. And let it go. Let's take one hand behind our lumbar spine, left hand at the back. Just rest the knuckles against the very base of the tailbone. Right hand will come down, bend the knees. Inhale as we reach up, turning the spine. Just follow the hand with the eyes. Side out. Inhale to lift. See if you can feel your whole spine turn 180 degrees from one side to the other as your eyes follow the palm. Let's take our right hand behind the back and we'll switch sides. Left hand sinks down. Follow the palm with the eyes. End of the next circle, let's bring our hands back to our lower back. Place a palm either side of the spine. Might take a moment just to get a sense for where your energy is right now. When our water is out of balance, we might lack willpower. We might feel fearful all the time. Lack motivation, ability to move, we might feel isolated and fearful, distrustful of other people. So to bring this into balance, this idea of not knowing, this idea of trust that the nature has a plan. Homeostasis always brings us back to balance. After every bushfire, there is incredible regrowth. Without planning, without decisions, things have a habit of coming back to a type of balance. Maybe they don't go back to what they were, but something new comes in its place, always. As you take your food out to your compost bin and your compost bin to your plants, and you watch plants grow, you see these cycles of life. Things are always just transforming and changing, not starting and finishing, just changing from one form to another. Water is the greatest example of this. We know it as ice. We know it as steam. We know it as liquid. It is always changing and moving, even though it takes all these different forms. Let's step one leg behind now. Left foot back. So we're in our O stance, our warrior stance. We're going to draw energy into the chest and then push it out. This form you know well from Sheba Sheba. Pushing the waves. As you do it this time, move with the breath. Inhaling to draw energy in, weight on the back foot, side out, shift the weight to the front. This is one of those forms that's easy to lose your breath. So just feel that sense of moving from forward to backward leg. Can't actually push waves, of course. Waves just come and break over us. Just feel like the movement of your hands, this feeling of pushing waves is connected with the breath. Teach ourselves to move without effort, just as nature does. Grass doesn't decide to grow, waves don't decide to come into shore. So often we feel like thoughts, motivation are something we have to focus on, hone. Sometimes we just need to let things be, learn how to move with our breath, trust that our body knows what to do. When our mind stops meddling and second guessing it. Let's step the right foot back and we'll take the left foot forward. Same on the other side. Inhale to draw energy in, exhale, let it go. And just find your own rhythm here. Don't worry what anyone else is doing.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
And we slowly step back foot forward. Let's bring our hands to our belly.
Yeah, perfect.
Weight in the heels of the feet.
Excellent, thank you. Bye.
Take a breath. Let's take the left hand to the lumbar spine again. We'll inhale together. Exhale, right hand comes down and outside the knees. Bend the knees a little. Side out. Inhale to draw the hand across the body. Reach up and behind. Fingers point up. And then we're going to take the hand across the sky. Turn the body. Twist the spine. Side out. Inhale, hand comes up above the head. Exhale, sink into the heels. Left hand comes down, side out. Inhale, take that hand up and across the body. Reach up. Side out as we take the hand across the sky, turning at the waist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, let it go. Keep sighing it out as we take the right hand down. Inhale, reach up. This one is called plucking a star and transforming it to the Big Dipper. So you might like to visualize just plucking a star out of the sky, moving it across. Sigh it down. Let it go. Inhale to reach up. Sigh it out. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, drop it down. Keep exhaling. Right hand comes down. Inhale. Let's do one more each side. And side out. Hands come back to the belly. Final form today, we'll just simply drop our shoulders down, pressing through the feet. Just allow the arms to be heavy. Come down all the way to the ground if your hands can get there. And we're just going to walk the hands out to the side. Just ragdoll the body down. Just take the hands either side of the body. Head is heavy. Side out. We Allow everything to hang down. And we're slowly going to roll up the spine, just one vertebrae at a time. Take all the time you can, pressing through the feet. Slowly rolling up. When we come back to stand, we just roll the shoulders. And let's do that one more time. Shoulders come towards each other, heavy. We press down through the ground. Allow our whole body to hang down. Explore walking the hands from side to side. Whatever sense of isolation or distrust of others, we just let it go. Connecting to the earth. This idea of finding wisdom through not knowing. Slowly, whenever we're ready, roll back up through the spine. And again, we roll the shoulders. Let's bring our hands back into that diamond-shaped mudra on our dantian. This place in our body that stores our Qigong, our central energy. Kidney and bladder meridians allow us to flow, to spread this energy throughout the body. Whatever we need, whatever we'll do next. Let's bring our hands together, create a little bit of heat. And as we bring the hands up towards our face, we might make small intention to take the energy of practice to whatever we do next. Just like the fish in the story of the fish and the eagle, we embrace experience, embrace the flow of life around us. We stand in the center of the circle, connected to everything, allowing life to flow in every direction. Many thanks for sharing practice today. Tomorrow will be the last day of our 5-day, 5-element Qigong intensive, the wood element. Hope you can join us. Thanks, everyone.